welcome and happy Ramadan to our academic skill lecturer, Miss Aisyah binti Muhammad Ruslan, and also for those watching this video. The purpose of this video is to present our group assignment, which is the movie review, and the title of the movie that we choose is The Swimmer 2022. Before that, I would like to introduce our group members, and the first one is myself, Muhammad Khairul Izhar bin Rozali. The second one is Nur Azlani Sari. The third one is Monish Syari Pillai Anak Perempuan Ragu. The fourth is Nuraniza Muhammad Jalani. And the last one is Nur Sofia binti Ismail. There is a quote from the Craig map. If you can film an idea your mind, follow that film idea shoot for shoot, scene for scene, that idea is worth making. This video presentation contains 5 parts that are introduction, summary, theme and character analysis, personal comments on acting and performance, and the last one is conclusions. For the introduction, The Swimmer 2022, directed by Sally El Hosseini and written by American author Jack Tron. The world premiere at the 2022 Toronto International Film Festival on September 8, 2022. Released in select cinemas on November 11, 2022. Shown at the evening gala of the Marrakesh International Film Festival on November 18, 2022. Before its streaming release on November 23, 2022 by the Netflix. This is about the true story of the experience of two sisters, Sarah Madini and Yusra Madini, who escaped the civil war conflict that took place in Damascus, Syria 2015. In the search of a new life and demonstrated the determination of a young athlete forced to immigrate, fleet striving to successfully pursue the dream of representing the country in the Olympics. Migration of them was both accompanied by their cousin Nizar by embarking on an over-the-ice trip to Istanbul, Turkey, boarded a car for Budapest, Hungary, and finally arrived in Berlin, Germany by bus. So Yusra successfully competed in the swimming event at the Rio Olympics as part of the refused Olympic team. And finally, she won the Rio 2016 Olympics.
Hi, today I will present summary of the movie review that has been produced by our group titled The Swimmer. The Swimmer tells the life story of teenage Syrian refugee Yusra and her sister Sarah Mardini, who grew up in Damascus, a talented swimmer trained by a passionate father. However, in the summer of 2015, while aged 17 and 20, both had to flee the bombs of the Syrian civil war, leaving their parents and sisters after hearing of a growing numbers of their parents who died in the war and fled to Europe. Yusra and Sarah decided to flee Syria with their cousins Nisa. Yusra was also impressed as she aspired to represent Syria in swimming at the Olympics. They decided to risk immigrating to Europe to get a better life. They asked permission to move to Germany so that they could focus on practicing swimming, but their father did not allow them to go abroad. Yet, a horrific incident occurred where during a swimming competition was held inside a complex decorated with Syrian flags, with families cheering on teenagers athletes at the complex. Suddenly, the roof of the building exploded and a bomb fell above, almost took Yusra's life. After the incident finally makes their dad change his mind. The migration begins with a trip to Istanbul, Turkey by air as a visitor. They are then smuggled from Izmir towards Greece in a crowded boat, and the motor was damaged midway with the rest of the escape while crossing the Mediterranean Sea. Yusra and Sarah has to jump off the boat and swim to reach the island of Lesbon, and eventually they manage to reach the island of Lesbon. With the hardships and danger they had to overcome upon their arrival on Lesbon Island, they walked through the valley of brightly colored life jackets drawn out by those who had earlier, and this marked the island the focus of refugees like them. But the danger did not end with their move to European soil. They had to climb through Greece, Macedonia, and Hungary before finding a bus for Germany. They had to climb the fence to cross the border while making sure they were not caught by the police and could barely escape being raped. Arriving once in Germany, they were placed in refugee camps and they sought to adapt. Yusra was unable to wait the practicing swimming. She found a swimming club and helped move out of the camp. Eventually, Yusra managed to find swimming coach Sven Spakenkrab, who helped train and secure her a spot of the refugee Olympic team for the Rio Olympics in 2016, and Yusra had managed to win the Olympics, while her sister Sarah was informed that the process of their application to bring all family members took a long time. Sarah has also volunteered in Lesbon to help the refugees. Thank you.
Today, I would like to talk about the theme and character analysis of the movie Swimmers. From the first few minutes, Hosseini make it clear that the Swimmers won't be just another paint-by-numbers biopic. The film opens with a title card that introduces the audience to Sharia, which screaming and large bombing and such sounds looming large, as the camera pans to reveal that those noises are in fact people jumping into a swimming pool. The film takes the time in its early act to subvert the often too common depiction of Sharia as a barren, dismal land and setting the tone that the swimmers in the film with agency. And that is the first of many creative choices that help add a refreshing layer of humanity and authenticity to the film. The theme of this course, such as the impact of social pressure and the importance of mental well being, are addressed in this film. The Swimmers is a unique sports biodrama that defies easy clicks by balancing various tones and themes without negating any other. The film's mentioned depiction of the refugee experience, authenticated by the Madani sisters, are complemented by comedic scenes that provide both levity and authenticity. The film's rich, stunning, and inspirations works in build on the idea that every moment could not exist without the other. Despite some pacing humps and an interrupted ending, The Swimmers is a celebration of triumph and success, with an emotional core that evokes cries, cheers, laughs, and a feeling of hope. The film's success is attributed to the collaboration between Al Hosseini and his crew, who worked tirelessly to create a film that resonates with audience.
Hi, I will present personal comment and acting and performance for the movie of The Swimmer. The acting across the board is nothing short of phenomenal. Throughout the film extensive runtime is chock full of truly powerful emotional moments. Every performance in the film feels raw and oozes so much character. At every turn in the film, the performance never once waver and adapt seamlessly to the rapidly changing and unpredictable nature of the story. Poignancy is never an easy thing to evoke, yet it's done so much here. Based on the true story, which tells the story of two Syrian sisters, Yusra and Sarah, who flew their country during the Syrian uprising in the hopes of getting to Germany, where the younger of the two has prospect of being an Olympic swimming competitor, leaving their family behind but accompanied by their cousin, Nizar. The trio make a grueling journey via both land and car to reach their promised land so Yusra can fulfill the potential which come in meeting up German swimming coach Svin, who give Yusra hope to join the refuge team to compete, which leads to her showing in the 2016 at Rio Games. Sarah and Yusra are inspirational is in how they follow their dream and succeed in a work. Yusra, courage, hardworking, talented, follow the dream of being swimmer and show great courage in the process. This is primarily a story of hope led by two incredible young women. Every step of the refugees' journey to safety is a dangerous one. There is one scene when a boat is sinking with several lives at stake. There is an attempted rape which turned into a fight between the victim and the perpetrators. In Syria, bombs are heard going off in the background, reference to people dying. Soldiers are shown grabbing a young woman. Sniper proceed to shoot at a bus full of innocent civilians. This movie shows Lucy underage. Characters are seen drinking alcohol in the party. People smoke from hookah pipes. Bombs are heard going off in the background. This movie shows the real struggle refugees and asylum seekers experience all around the world, but also hope they hold on to survive, to reunite, to help others, and to succeed. That's all for me. Thank you.
As swimmers draw to a close, viewers may find themselves pondering the extraordinary tales of Yusra Madini, a Syrian refugee, and Sarah Madini, her older sister, as they make their way through the perilous process of fleeing the Syrian civil war in the order to follow their aspiration of becoming competitive swimmers. An aspiring true narrative is crafted by director Sally El Husseini and co-writer Jack Tones. Although the story is worthy of respect, it is difficult to find a resolution that is gratifying within the limits of the feature picture format. The road that Yusra took to compete in the Olympic in Rio de Janeiro in 2060 is depicted, yet it becomes clear that a gold medal is not the primary indicator of her final achievement. The extended runtime of the picture, which clocked in at 134 minutes, ran the risk of watering down the effect of one of the most compelling narrative. In spite of the riveting performance of real-life sister Natalie and Manal Issa, as well as moments of emotional resonance that are comparable to those seen in the critical acclaimed film Flee from the previous years. The excessive run time seemed to be needless. If the swimmers had been a more concise and concentrated examination of resiliency and dedication without the diversion to the Olympic, when Yusra's performance was not particularly impressive, it is possible that the film would have been more powerful. In theory, the swimmers provided an essential story about triumphing over adversity. Nevertheless, its execution leaves space of improvement, suggesting that more condensed documentary format could have been more suited to the emotional depth and effect of the narrative. As such, it is recommended for those interested in inspiration tales of overcoming adversity, but with the caveat of its extended length.